Hello and welcome back to a very special video. Today we've had the new Pokemon Journey's 4th opening drop with a bunch of new visuals, so let's break it down and I hope you enjoy. So this new opening is sung by the voice actor of Ash Ketchum herself, and it has some very similar beats to the first Journey's opening, which makes me think it could be the last. It opens with a shot of Ash and Ghost standing in this grassland very similar to the first. We then get a flashback to Ash receiving Pikachu from Oak, which is a very nice touch, and Go seeing Mew as a kid, just to show off where they both started. We get a bunch of panning shots around different regions showing off a bunch of Go's Pokemon, and then we even see the Alola Beach with Ash playing around with all of his Alola Pokemon. I'm really looking forward to going back there and seeing them all again. We then get a really cool battle sequence with Ash wearing all 3 of his gimmicks, his Z-Ring, his Mega Bracelet and his Dynamax Band. He then does the iconic hat flip and sends out all of his current Journeys team with Gengar in its Gigantamax, Lucario Mega Evolved and Pikachu using Z-Move. This was awesome, and it pretty much confirms that we could be seeing all 3 of these in one battle, and it confirms that the 3 Pokemon are probably going to stick to their gimmick, which means no Blubbermax Pikachu again. It then switches to Go staring down Regigigas and the 2 new Regis, Regidraco and Regieleki, along with his Project Mew rivals with both of their Urshifus. I love how this opening really depicts both Ash and Go's goals nicely, and then we get a small shot of Chloe in a performance kind of outfit, and it shows off all the evolutions as well. Other than this, not much of Chloe in this new opening. And then finally towards the end of this opening we get a shot of a bunch of returning characters, starting with the man himself, Gary, along with his Arcanine, Blastoise and Umbreon. Can't wait to see him back in action in episode 102. And then we see the Alola gang again, including Lily and Gladion this time, so it's interesting what happened in their search for Moan, and if we're going to see that in Journeys. I really hope we do. We see Wallace and Alicia, nothing new here, just the same shot that was already revealed to us. We see Iris again sitting on a tree, which is really nice that she'll be coming back. Gary and Iris both making an appearance in this opening, just like they did in the last one, which is why I'm really starting to appreciate Journeys making these characters more recurring and important characters to Journeys. And then a small shot of Marnie with Morpeko, which means we could be seeing her again, which would be awesome. The Clemont and Bonnie shot that we already know about. It would have been nice if they didn't spoil this shot already, then the hype would be through the roof for this opening, but it's still really nice that they're going to be coming back. But then, Ash's greatest rival of all time, Paul, is finally coming back. We see him standing there menacingly. This is so amazing. I predicted that he would be returning in a video a while back, and here he is, so I'm just curious to see what sort of role he's going to have, and if he's going to be battling Ash in the Masters 8, because now that we're getting closer it seems more possible. I'm also just really interested in his personality and how he's grown since that loss to Ash. We get a shot of Horace and his team, who will be returning in episode 102, and then the next shot that will probably break the internet is the frog. Ash-Greninja is finally returning, and it was only a matter of time. It's such a popular character amongst fans, and he's finally coming back here in Journeys, and it looks like he's chilling in the forest in Kalos, so this could be a one-off Kalos based episode, or Ash could recall him for some battling. Personally, I really want to see him battle again. He was one of Ash's strongest Pokemon, so it's only fair to let him loose on some opponents one last time. And then to finish us off we have a shot of Leon, Ash and Go. So this opening was probably the best visually for me out of the first 3. Even just as Journeys, it really shows off Ash and Go's goals perfectly, and we get a bunch of team shots for Ash, loads of Go's Pokemon. It really shows everything they've been working up to, and the returning characters on top of that makes this opening so amazing. Obviously the 2 big reveals for today are Paul and Ash's Greninja, and besides maybe Misty, that's pretty much what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Paul return, and then Greninja's return was inevitable. I just hope his return is a little more fleshed out than Ash's Infernape's was, because that felt a bit lackluster. But we're also getting more Gary and Iris, and then Clemont and Bonnie too, so there is just so much to look forward to in what is probably the final stretch of Journeys, and I can't wait to see all of these characters return once again. But that's it for this breakdown. Let me know what you are most excited for in this opening in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.